before our July 6th meeting, and we are going to start with Councilmember Porterfield. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pro Tem. A few District 29 announcements. One, the legislation tonight that's on second reading for the rezoning on Anderson Road I will be requesting that is deferred to meetings. So anyone who's interested in getting more information about that project, we've had a few virtual community meetings to address it, but we will be having an in-person meeting prior to it coming back up in September. So anyone that's interested, please be on the lookout for that meeting. We are doing our litter walks every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. So if you are interested, please sign up at tinyurl.com/D29 litter walks. We have the capacity for about 10 people every week to come out and contribute to our beautiful community by helping to clean up litter. We would love for you to join us. Please make sure that you sign up in advance in the event that we have to cancel due to weather, to any type of weather. And then lastly, there have been questions about a proposal that will be going to planning on July 22nd for a proposed rezoning on Smith Springs Road. We will be having a community meeting prior to that going into zoning. You should receive that information tomorrow in our newsletter coming out. The information about the community meeting, which right now is tentatively scheduled for July 21st. However, we will have that date and location confirmed by tomorrow, and you will have the opportunity to weigh in on any questions, to share any concerns about that potential project. I would love to hear from you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Who else? Councilmember Welsh.
Thank you, Mr. Pro Tem. This Saturday, July 10th, from 10 to 11 is our monthly coffee and gin, or coffee with your council member, at District Coffee at 2927 Sidco Drive. I'll be giving an update on what is happening with the Mill Creek cleanup. We are making great progress there. And also want to have conversation about any concerns or the future of the district and upcoming rezoning. So I hope to see you there this Saturday at 10. Thanks.
Thanks very much. Councilmember O'Connell next, and then Councilmember Bradford.
Thank you, Mr. Pro Tem. I'm wondering if the council member from District 16 might consider offering juice at those appointments. Also, thinking of offering my own with spaghetti. We'll see how that goes. Announcement-wise, we'll want to continue to encourage all Nashvillians to get vaccinated against COVID-19. We've got a few new concerning variants of the virus causing COVID-19 emerging around the world and making their way to the United States. Vaccines are completely free in Nashville. I encourage all Nashvillians to go to covid19.nashville.gov for COVID-19 vaccine appointment information. You can also call 615-862-7777. Metro Public Health and their partners are offering both the Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson vaccine. You can see availability details at covid19.nashville.gov. So please do get vaccinated. Protecting yourself also protects others. Also, as a member of the Vision Zero Task Force in Nashville that has met a couple times already this year as we seek to deal with a troubling number of pedestrian fatalities and just generally make the roads safer for all of pedestrians, cyclists, and motorists, as well as transit users. Vision Zero is trying to create safe streets in Nashville. I encourage everyone to go to visionzero.nashville.gov to complete a survey to offer sites where we need to focus safety resources with regard to our infrastructure. So again, visionzero.nashville.gov. Fill out that survey. It's going to be an important way to make our streets safer for everybody. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Councilman Bradford.
Thank you, Pro Tem. Just a reminder for everybody in District 13 that on the 17th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Raleigh Parkway Dunkin' Donuts will be our monthly office hours, your coffee with your councilman. So feel free to shoot me an email or reach out to me on Facebook to request a time you'd like to talk.
I think they go by Dunkin' now, not Dunkin' Donuts. Councilmember Suara.
Thank you, Pro Tem. I just want to announce that on July 16 and 17, we're having the John Lewis Way weekend activities. As many of you know, we renamed Fifth Avenue after John Lewis. And because of COVID, we were not able to have a big celebration. So the weekend of 16th and 17th, on the 16th, we're going to have a memorial services at First Baptist Church, Capitol Hill, which is co-sponsored by ABC, Fisk, and all the HBCUs. We have a mural unveiling Friday morning and historical marker as well. But then on Saturday, I hope everyone will come out the intersection of Jefferson Street and John Lewis Way. We're going to have a march from there starting at 8:30, and we're going to march all the way to Ryman, and then inside the Ryman, we will have an event. All the event is free, but people need a ticket to get into the Ryman, and they can go to www.ryman.com to look for the John Lewis Way event and to be able to participate. So everyone is invited.
All right, thank you. All right, next we'll have Councilmember Sledge, then Evans.
Oh, thank you, Pro Tem. A couple of things in District 17. We do have our second Saturday meeting. This coming Saturday at 8:30, we'll have folks from Metro Water talking about the restoration of the historic 8th Avenue Reservoir. And then we'll also have folks from Route Nashville talking about tree planting that's going to be occurring in the early fall in Chestnut Hill, and then working its way across the district as we work toward that impressive goal that we're working on reforestation of Davidson County. One other item that we'll have that 12 South residents will be receiving soon, Councilmember Cash and I both confirmed that we'll have a virtual community meeting regarding phase 2 and 3 of the water projects that have been going on, where there's been water replacement occurring. Phase 2 includes 12th Avenue South itself, the southern portion of it, and phase 3 has several places in District 17. That will be held Monday, July 19th at 6 p.m., and there will be letters going out, and Councilmember Cash and I are distributing electronic information as well through our communications. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Councilmember Evans. And then Withers after that.
Thank you, Pro Tem. This Thursday night at 6 o'clock, I have a virtual meeting about the Vista Inn on Old Hickory Boulevard. It's under contract for development. The meeting is on Zoom. I have my Zoom link published on my Facebook event page, or you can email me at aaron.evans@nashville.gov if you'd like to receive it. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Withers.
Thank you, Mr. Pro Tem. Just want to let everyone know that the East Bank Planning Study is going to have a couple of really exciting workshops next week. These will all be at the Bridge Building, which we all know where that is now. And you can park in parking lot R, if you're driving to get there. But these will be on Wednesday. There are 2 sessions. One is from 11 to 1. Then from 5:30 to 7:30, that's on Wednesday the 14th. And on the 15th, from 5:30 to 7:30, that's on Thursday the 15th. And I want to encourage people to be prepared for weather and walking, because we are going to be outside walking the riverfront, and look forward to everyone's ideas for the future of the East Bank. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember. Anybody else? Councilman Cash.
Thank you, Chair. We are having this Thursday, July 8th at noon, we are having our latest council special committee on childcare. It is going to be at 2007 Ackland Avenue, which is the Belmont United Methodist Church, in the community room. We're going to continue looking at solutions to availability, affordability, kind of streamlining or integrating all the different resources for good child care that there are out there. Thanks.
Thank you, Councilmember. Anybody else? Councilmember Van Rees.
So I'm sorry for my tardiness. 2 things. First of all, as Chair of Parks, Library, and Art, I want to remind everybody that July is Parks and Recreation Month. That's woohoo! So on the Metro Parks website, you can get some tips on what to do every day of the month. And I wanted to point out in particular something that looked kind of interesting to me, which is birding at Beeman, 9:30 a.m. on July the 7th at Beeman Nature Park. Beeman Nature Center, you'll be able to learn how to tag the little birds, so it'll be kind of pretty cool. But there'll be lots of different things throughout the month. In District 8, I wanted to remind folks that the return of Coffee with NVR is back, and so This Thursday at 8 a.m., we will be at Graham's on Old Hickory, 8 to 9, open office hour. No agenda, just conversation. You'll provide the agenda when I get there. So I'm looking forward to seeing you this week. If you did not see the newsletter, it's online now at nvrfordistrict8.com. Thanks.
Thank you. Who else? Anybody else with announcements? Going once, twice. Seeing no other announcements, the announcement session is adjourned, and we'll be back with Pat Nolan around 6:25. Thanks, everybody.